look at this, our bhatures are frying away. The awesome chole looks really amazing. Wow. And it should not fry too much. It should look a little. Preparing this at home and making this at home is a joy by itself. So I love this. Hello, I am back in the kitchen, my favorite place. Now see, this is chickpeas. It has to be soaked for at least 6 hours. So now it has become a little softer. Now we'll be adding this to the pressure cooker. We'll be adding a little bit of water to this. So along with it, I'll be adding a few cloves. I'll be adding a little bit of salt to this. In this cloth, I'll be putting a teaspoon of tea powder. This is tea powder. So see, I have put all the tea inside this cloth and I'll be immersing this into it, and I will just give it a good mix. Baking soda, don't put too much of this, just a pinch, just a small teaspoon, see, and start boiling it. We have already kept the pressure cooker for boiling along with the chickpeas, and we have to keep it for 4 whistles till it boils very fine. So putting the soda, baking soda is really important. Why? Because it helps in softening the chickpeas. So see, now I'll be kneading a dough for the bhatures, that is the fried bread which I'm going to make. So for that we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of semolina, that is suji, and we have to put 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of oil, and this is curds, yogurt. So I'll be kneading it along with the yogurt. So you need at least 1 cup of yogurt. Put little bit of water, and one very important ingredient is sugar. You have to put sugar to trap all the moisture in this, and if this is a very important ingredient, because the bhatures will really become stiff and nice with the sugar added to it. See, my dough is ready now, and you have to apply a little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick, and we have to keep it for some time so that it rises a little, because we have added some baking soda to it. So let it rise. By the meantime, I'll teach you how to make the chole, the chickpea masala. So see, we'll start mixing the masala for the chickpea. A teaspoon of turmeric powder, mango powder, cumin powder, garam masala powder, a little bit of asafoetida, and this is coriander powder, coriander seed powder. So we'll be mixing all of this together, and this mixture we will be adding to our
choles.
3 to 4 tablespoons of oil to this. I have a few ginger garlic paste. I have made a paste of ginger garlic. So I'll be adding this to this oil. Chopped onions. So add all of the chopped onions. Now as the onions turn a little translucent, let it become a little brown. You start getting a flavor, aroma of ginger, garlic and onions frying together. It's a really beautiful, wonderful fragrance which fills the kitchen up. Now remember the masala which we just made, all the powders which we just mixed. So add all these powders into it and let it all come together in the oil. To this we will add 2 teaspoons of red paprika powder or red chili powder. And now at this stage we'll have to add puree of 2 tomatoes. This makes the dish really tangy. This dish is really close to my heart because I love eating it when I go to any restaurants. So normally this dish we normally eat it in the restaurant, but Preparing this at home and making this at home is a joy by itself. So I love this. So now our chickpeas are boiled and ready. So after 4 whistles, you have to stop cooking the pressure cooker and you have to check whether chickpeas are boiled properly, consistency which you're looking for. So look at this. You have to remove this tea bag which we had put inside, and then I'll have to check whether the chickpeas are boiled or not properly. See, it is boiled to the consistency which I require, as well as the chickpeas are in its original shape. It has not got mishy-mashy. So at this stage, I will have to add this to the masala which I had prepared. So the entire thing goes inside and I'll have to boil it thoroughly till it all cooks very well and blended with the masalas, and let it cook for 5 minutes. To this pan I have added a little bit of cumin seeds and peppercorns. So I'll quickly roast it together. So I just have to roast it together like this, and I'll have to add make a like a rough powder of this to add over the chickpeas, because this gives a lot of fragrance to the chickpeas and it really tastes really good. So this is really important. You have to do this. A few peppercorns and cumin should be roasted and ground to a paste. Pounding my roasted cumin and peppercorns. So roughly pound it like this. At this stage I'll be adding a small teaspoon of salt to taste. I'll have to create a tempering for this. Remember the masala, the powder which we made just now. So we'll be preparing a tempering which we'll be adding to all this. Okay, so let's do it now. Come on. In this bowl I have green chopped green chilies and juliennes of ginger and a few pods of garlic chopped finely. So I'll put all of this inside into the oil, and I'll be all the roasted cumin and peppercorn will go inside this. We have to just stir it till the fragrance is all mixed with the oil. Always keep your flame low when you're doing this. Never keep it in a high flame and do it. We'll be adding all of this into our chickpeas. So the last procedure for this would be, and this is a little important, but if you don't have it, it's fine. So we have this dried fenugreek leaves, which is also called kasuri methi. We have to rub this on the prepared chole, that is the chickpea masala which we made just now. We have to rub this over it because it generates a very beautiful flavor on the chickpeas, and this is an important masala which you can even skip. That's not a problem, but if you add it, it will give you an excellent flavor. So do it. So now we have a few cut onions cut in this round shape. So we'll just put them over the choles, the chickpea which we just prepared. We'll just put it like this. So we will be making some flavored onions, sour onions, which goes as a salad along with this, and it's really famous in the north side. So you have to put some paprika powder, some coriander leaves. You have to add a squeeze of lemon to this and a little bit of salt. Don't put too much salt, and then mix it together. Give it a light mix. That's it. Your flavored onions are ready. This you can have with any spicy dish which you have. So we'll start making our bhatures, that is fried bread, which goes along with these chickpeas. Let's start. So see, look at this. This is the dough which we had made. So the dough, so just knead the dough and don't put any flour while rolling the dough. Okay, you have to put oil to it. Don't use any flour to flatten the dough. Use oil to do that and roll the dough like this. It should be this big. Now we will add this to the hot oil and fry it. So we have kept this oil the oil is heating on the stove, and we'll put this bread which we had rolled into this oil and fry it. So look at this, our bhatures are frying away and it is really fluffing up, and this is how it should look after it's fried. It should not fry too much, it should look a little bit of little creamish white in color, and it should be really soft, you know, and it's really crunchy. Hey guys, look at this. I've prepared my lovely dish and I'm sitting here like a queen to eat all this specially made for me. So let us try this. Look at this. The awesome chole looks really amazing. Wow. So I will be taking these spiced onions and bhature. So now let's start. Let me show you how to make a bite. I have put the choles inside the bhature. I'll put a ring of onion into this and I will put this. Amazing, amazing. Right now I don't have any words to tell you guys, and it is so tasty. I'll tell you, I can't stop. I'll just go on eating because I'm very hungry, and this is just the kind of food I wanted to eat right now. Happy eating, guys.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up quickly. Subscribe to my channel and stay connected. Share with your family and friends. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, keep it simple, simply city.